everybody, I am Jala. Welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson, I am gonna speak about ing clauses, about their functions and samples about them. Learning ing clauses will help you with expressing your opinions in a short way. So let's get started. If a sentence contains two clauses, one of the clauses can express the reason, the purpose of the other clause. For example, I didn't go to work as I felt very bad. Here, we can shorten the sentence. We can use an ing clause to show the reason. Feeling very bad, I didn't go to work. We can use an ing clause to explain something, to say why somebody does something. The ing clause usually comes first, and we write a comma between the clauses. I was very angry. I couldn't explain my absence. Instead, we can say, being very angry, I couldn't explain my absence. Here, the ing clause expresses the reason. I had very little money on me. I couldn't pay the bill. Instead, we can say, having very little money on me, I couldn't pay the bill. I had already done my homework, so I could help my mom. Having already written my homework, I could help my mom. We can also use the ing clause in negative, so we use not before the ing clause. For example, not knowing his name, I can't call him. We show the reason. I don't know his name, so I can't call him. Not having a car, it was difficult for me to go to work. I didn't have a car, so it was difficult for me to go to work. When two things happen at the same time, you can use ing for one of the verbs. The main clause comes first. For example, she is in the hall and she is crying loudly. We can also say, she is in the hall crying loudly. He is at the table and he is drinking coffee. We can also say, he is at the table drinking coffee. You are standing there and you are doing nothing. Don't stand there doing nothing. We can also use ing when one action happens during another action. We can use ing for the longer action. The longer action is the second part of the sentence. For example, she hurt her arm when she was playing tennis. We can also say, she hurt her arm when playing tennis. We can use ing after when or while. For example, be careful while crossing the street. I found a mistake when I was reading the message. I found a mistake when reading the message. When one action happens before another action, we use having done for the first action. For example, having finished her work, she went home. Or we can also use after. After finishing her work, she went home. Having eaten my dinner, I went to bed. Or after eating my dinner, I went to bed. We can also use ing in this structure. I saw somebody doing something. It means somebody was doing something and I saw this. I saw somebody when he was doing something, when he was in the middle of doing something. It doesn't mean I saw the complete action. He was walking along the street and I saw this. I saw him walking along the street. She was writing a message and I saw this. I saw her writing a message. We can use a number of other verbs in this structure. For example, see, watch, notice, observe, find, hear, listen, and so on. She was crying and I heard this. I heard her crying. He was reading a book. I noticed him. I noticed him reading a book. The baby was sleeping in the room. I found the baby sleeping in the room. It was raining heavily. I could hear it raining heavily. They were playing soccer. I watched them playing soccer. You can use ing clauses in your speech. Make your speech easier and feel confidence while speaking English. Keep on learning English with me. See you next time. Take care.